Hey buddy, Crow back again with another Zaccaria Pinball table. Made a mistake. I actually thought I was recording, started playing, but I didn't. But that's why there's a little bar there. I've already been playing Stars Phoenix, which is what we're looking at. The Star Phoenix remake.
Stars Phoenix Remake.
Now, I actually have been playing this for I don't know how long, maybe 10, 20 minutes. But just a brief overview of the table, just without going into too many details. We've got an interesting set of in and out lanes over on the left side here. We've got a hold. This is kind of like the reverse of what was on Pinball Champ, except on the right side. Now it's on the left side, and got a the far left isn't the drain; it's rather a hold. The middle is the drain, and the in lane feeds to the left flipper. And on the opposite side, we've got something that you used to see in Bally tables, but only expanded to about 3 lanes here. So the inner lane feeds to the right flipper, the middle lane drains, and the far outer lane here goes through the gate here and feeds back to the right flipper. But the thing to take away from this table is all the ramps on it. You've got about 6 different ramp entries on it, and I'm not going to go too much into them right now, but a couple of interesting ones to point out are this middle one here, because it seems to just come up and shoot back out onto the playfield. And then we've got this one here that kind of feeds to like a lock hole. And this second from the right one feeds back to the left flipper. We've got these 2 in the middle here that are connected to each other, kind of forming a horseshoe. So it's really interesting type of layout. But what you'll see now is a jump cut, and I'll explain it more after I've played it a bit more. Alright, I'm back after playing Stars Phoenix for probably longer than I've ever played any of these tables. I was just kind of addicted to this table. I'm just going to go very basic on explaining this. Basically, okay, you got the STAR stake. Those rollovers, I think, activate the ball save. I don't think I've ever done it though, because I just wasn't paying attention to it. I was just more in line just trying to keep the ball in play. So you have 4 yellow targets here, 2 yellow targets here, which I didn't see. But once you knock all those, you can start a mode by hitting this hole here. And the mode is kind of random based on what it just happens to land on. If I didn't mention it before, this table, Stars Phoenix, is casino themed, but with bowling thrown in. And bowling is actually how you get the multi-ball. So for every one of these ramps, there's one of these, they're called flyaway targets. I had no idea that's what they were called, but they got bowling pins on them. And I think there's 6 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there's 6 of these. Once you hit all 6, the ball lock, this shot here, becomes active. You hit this, you can lock a ball. Now, supposedly, if you have 1 ball locked, you can hit the multi-ball and get 2-ball multi-ball. But you could lock a second ball here and then get 3-ball multi-ball. But I was finding that wasn't actually what was happening. I would be locking 2 balls, hitting the multi-ball, but only getting 2-ball multi-ball. So I don't know if that's some sort of glitch or if I'm just not doing stuff correctly. But it's really interesting that you would hit these flyaway targets to start the multi-ball, because the original Stars Phoenix, hitting all these these bowling pin flyaway targets, is exactly the same way you start multi-ball in that game, I believe. Other things worth mentioning is over here, this dice roll shot, if it lands in there, it'll start out with super bumpers. When super bumpers are lit, they're worth 100,000 points each. Kind of shoot up its way up into the pop bumper area. This middle shot is pretty difficult to hit. I'm not, it's never totally sure whether or not the ball actually flies out the front or rolls back down. I think it actually rolls back down, but it happens so fast that sometimes I don't see it. The difficult thing about that shot is there's a good chance it could just roll right down the middle, so you got to be prepared if you ever need to make that shot, or if the ball actually happens to get stuck in that area as well. Interesting table. A lot of the shots are really tight. There's so many shots. There's actually almost too many shots. This one ramp here is by far the easiest because it's got the widest opening, but the rest of them are all pretty tight. I started off thinking the layout was kind of goofy. I still kind of think that, but I've warmed up to it a lot. I had just drains can be a little bit difficult sometimes, especially when you're in the middle of a mode. And none of the modes are particularly difficult, but I would just have a tendency to drain in the middle of a mode, and that sucks because then you have to relight all the lights. But I'm not really sure what kind of game I'm going to be throwing up next. I had a really good game early on, and then I was never able to match it, and then I was kind of disappointed in the game I did have that slightly beat that score. So I'll probably be showing the game, if I have it recorded, because I had problems with recording, where I actually did get a couple modes and multi-ball. And if not that one, there's another one you'll be seeing coming up next.
Welcome to Stars Phoenix.
It doesn't matter, because no matter how fast I complete them, the videos are going to still be put up at the same rate. So right now, I have videos already and scheduled through mid-August. And again, the only reason I'm streaming right now is because I have the day off of work, and my wife does not. So she's not home right now. I really don't like that shot. I didn't have that one. Come on, really?
Next time.
It seems to really like to catch in that middle one there. Crow time. Yeah, it's also, I should really be out there mowing the lawn time too. So I should probably, because it's been raining. Every other chance I've had to do it, it's been raining. I haven't mowed the lawn in like 2 weeks. So most likely, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go out there and mow the lawn, provided it hasn't rained.
Bonus times 2. Ball 1.
Oh, cool! Got the ball locked. And so if we go for a strike again, we can lock a second ball, right? Maybe?
Ball 2 is locked.
Oh, okay, so that's just it. Okay, it threw me off because the two locks were different colors. I like how I had a theory, and then in my next shot, I instantly disproved it. Come on, don't pull that on me.
Super bumper.
Get up into the super bumper. There we go, multi-ball.
Multi-ball.
Shouldn't it be three-ball multi-ball, or did I miss something?
Don't move.
I think I got my multi-balls over. Yeah, it looks like I had to lock another ball for three-ball multi-ball. Oh, you can hit it. Just when I think that I can't hit it, like the ball bounces oddly, and it does.
Bonus times 2.
Okay, mode start is on now.
Super bumper.
Hey there, happy 4th of July. I need to read the rest of your message when I get a chance to. There we go. Okay, it's a spinner. Ah, okay, shoot again. So that's great. Well, Jared, it is the 4th of July. Wait no longer. A lot of, at least around here, they shut off, I think, pretty much all their fireworks last night. Because, like, really, today is the holiday, but I think a lot of people still got to work on Friday. And it... Oh, look at this. It's my best score now. Wonder why I didn't catch it that much.
Completed.
Oh, I forgot I was doing a mode. So yeah, they were... I couldn't tell if it was thundering or if it was fireworks last night. And it kept going, and I'm pretty sure it was just the fireworks. But yeah, traffic was terrible yesterday too, with all the people trying to get good seats for the fireworks and stuff.
Better luck next time.
I thought that was gonna body pop into the music. Yeah, this is body popping music. And that is the Stars Phoenix remake from 2018. It's a fun table. Some of the shots are pretty tight, but once you know what you want to do, you just kind of want to keep playing it again and again and again. I had difficulty trying to choose which game I wanted to show in this video, because the last game actually showed a little bit more modes, but it didn't have the multi-ball, so that's why I kind of threw in the game that was a little bit earlier on. But even the other game I was considering, it wasn't even the last game I'd play. I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it, and usually it winds up being that the last game I play is the best one, it's the one I show, but not in this case. It just can be a little bit tricky at times, even when you do know what you're doing, especially with a lot of the shots that like to bounce around and go into the areas where you could drain. But I think I'll just stop it right here. If you did make it this far and you did like the video, I would suggest liking the video. And if you made it this far and you haven't yet subscribed yet, I would recommend subscribing, because I do have plenty of videos just like this on this channel with more to come. And if you are interested in watching me stream these tables live, I am on Twitch under Crow Pinball. Thanks for watching.